welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome to All Things Bella. My name is Bella, and on this channel, I make content about becoming the best version of yourself. If you want to become the best version of yourself, then please subscribe, press on the notification button, comment to receive more videos like this. Overwhelmed by the academic calendar? Overwhelmed by the academic year? Are you a first year student, second year student, continuing student, or a mature student? I have been there before. It looks chaotic. It looks overwhelming. It looks confusing. I've been there not once, not twice, not thrice, but several times. I've got strategies that will help you to lock in your academics and ace it perfectly. So don't go anywhere if you want to ace it. I've got evidence-based information for you. I've got friends and families who have climbed the academic ladder and have excelled successfully. Incorporating their skills, strategies, and tips with mine, my hands are full today. I've got lots of information for you, all because of the love I have for you. So saying to you again, grab your notebook. Let's delve into becoming the best in your academics. So education is the passport for the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. That is by Malcolm X. So you need to prepare for this academics or academic journey. You can't just start without preparing. You need to prepare so that you will ace it beautifully. Because we're not settling for less here. No, we're not. Before you start everything, you need to know your learning style. Your learning style is crucial for your academics. There are 4 types of learning style. We have the visual learner. We have the auditory learner. We have the kinesthetics learner. And we have the reading and writing learner. For the visual learners, they involve flashcards or mind maps or felt pens or markers in their learning. They like to color code things so that it helps them to just grasp it easily. They normally mind map their work, paste it on their doorpost, they paste it in their room. Immediately they get up, that is what they see. That is how they learn. There are other types of flashcards that you can use. So we have the physical ones, and then we have the online ones. The auditory learners, they learn by listening. So they are the people who listen consistently and they are easily good with what they do. So they normally grasp everything that is being said. These people normally go to lectures with recorders and then they record whatever the lecturer has said, or they listen to it consistently, then they get the understanding of what has been taught. We have the kinesthetics type or the kinesthetic learners. They are the learners who learn by teaching others. I would say they are not selfish. They are the people who learn by teaching others. So the more they teach people, the more it retains. So they teach, sticks in their mind. We have the reading and writing learners. That is me. Reading and writing. I'll read the notes and then I'll write to ensure that I retain it. But then you can be both. So my husband is a kinesthetic type. I am the reading and writing type. Sometimes I'm a bit of the visual learner and the auditory learner, but my go-to is the reading and writing. So you need to know your learning style, and that will help you to ace your academics. If you don't know your learning style, you just sit down doing nothing. But you need to know what works best for you. So if you know whether you are a visual learner, you know what to do. You know if you're a reading and writing person, or learner, you know what to do. Likewise, the kinesthetic type, you know what to do. You write, you teach, and auditory, you listen. So that is what you have to do. Know your learning style, and then you will follow it up with other things that will help you to ace your academics. Go to Google types of learners, and you will know the type of learner you are, and start incorporating that in your learning. Setting goals along the academic journey is not just about ticking boxes. You need to make sure that you are actually progressing or you have actually made it. So you need to set SMART goals. So we're using the mnemonics SMART. The mnemonics SMART. SMART. Sierra, Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Tango. This is recommended by psychologists. So the first one is S. Set specific goals. So instead of you saying that I'm going to study every day, say to yourself, I'm going to study every day at 6 a.m. or at 6 p.m. And then you give the place that you're going to study. If it's going to be the library or at home. In this situation, you've set up a specific goal. And when you set up a specific goal, you make sure you achieve those goals. For students, when we get into school and it's the first week or second week, we seem, or it looks as if, oh, we have more time. But time isn't on our side. The best thing to do is setting our goals, using our calendars. Have Google Calendar, some people use their phones. You use those calendars, set dates. So you have to also ensure that you are using what is urgent versus what is not. So what are the urgent ones? Maybe you have a class test in a week. You make sure that you're studying towards that class test. Maybe you have an exam that is coming at the end of October. That is not urgent for now, but then you studying, or the one at hand currently is the class test. So you concentrate on that and then you move on to the exams. Those who normally incorporate visual learning, sometimes we waste so much time on color coding things, making it beautiful and all that, so that when we see it, we'll just get all grab it. So instead of using 3 hours to make that decorative thing, just use an hour to study. Do something, sketch something quickly. The second one is measurable goals. So you say to yourself, I'm going to study every week, 6 hours in a week or 10 hours in a week. Let it be measurable. Don't just be over dramatic and say to yourself, oh, there is 168 hours in a week, so I'm going to study 160 hours in a week. The third one is achievable or attainable. Is it achievable? Will I be able to achieve it? How will I do it? So then you set your goals. You've measured your goals. How am I going to achieve it? I'm going to study every 6 hours in a day. I'm going to study every 6 hours in a week. That is what you have to do. And make sure you achieve it. Make sure you go by your calendar. Make sure you go by your planner and achieve those goals. Don't negotiate it for anything. Don't negotiate your learning time for maybe going for a party. If you want to learn or if you want to achieve that, you need to make sure that some boundaries are set. Please yourself first before you please others. Let's say I was getting 70%. This time I want to get 80%. So you see that you've measured it and then see that you are achieving it. And then once that is achieved, you'll be able to celebrate that small win that you have done. It is achievable. Setting realistic goals. So that is the R. We have 168 hours in a week. So you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm going to study 160 hours in a week. That is not realistic. How many times do you sleep in a week? Have you calculated that? Set realistic goals. Within 24 hours, I'm going to use 8 hours to sleep. I'm going to use about 4 hours to study or 6 hours to study. And then I'm going to use 8 hours to do what I want to do. When you set realistic goals, you are able to achieve it. But then if you say I'm going to study 160 hours in a week, you're not going to be able to do it. It's not realistic. We are humans. We get tired. You might sit down to do all that and eventually you retain nothing. So rather set realistic goals that will help you learn and learn rightly. That is what you have to do. The fifth one, the last one, is timely goals. You need to make sure that you set time to achieve your goals. Make sure that the time you've said you're going to do this learning, you do it at that set time. Don't negotiate it. Ask yourself, what time is best for me to study? Is it in the evening? Is it in the morning? Choose what is best for you. I normally like to study in the evening, especially at dawn, when the whole world is quiet. That is when I am able to grasp everything that I'm learning. It's so peaceful. It's just myself and my books. I've not got any child worrying me, Mommy, I need that, Mommy, I need this. No. So for the mature students, this will help you as well. Try and get a plan when everybody is sleeping, so you get a chance to sit down and study. You need to. You don't have any excuse to say that because of my child, I've not been able to accomplish this assignment, I've not been able to finish this essay. There are exceptions though. When your child is not feeling well or when you've done everything that you can't, there are exceptional circumstances that you can get to help you submit your work or your assignment. Also, time bound, set boundaries, especially the mature students. So make sure that there are times that you will not receive visitors, because if you're going to receive visitors, it's going to affect your learning. Let your family and friends know that you might be busy because of your learning. And then when it is time for you to meet family and friends, respect that. Don't just ignore them. Respect that as well. These little consistent efforts and goals will even help you in your life after completion of your education. So make sure you set smart goals. The Bible says that commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. Commit your ways to the Lord in whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Other versions say, trust in the Lord with all your hearts and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him. I believe these techniques, strategies, and tips would help you ace and lock in your academics. We're praying for you, and we believe we're going to see you walking down the stage, going for your certificate. You will achieve it. It will look difficult, but you will still achieve it. Focus on your goals, work smarter, and ensure that you follow this or these tips that will help you. If you have any other tips, please put them in the comment section. If you have any other strategies as well, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section. We would love to know all these to help us ace our academics. If you have not subscribed, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to receive more videos and more content like this. Please comment, subscribe, and like to have notifications about the next video. I love you, you love me, we all love each other. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, It's bye.